Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy DJ Sandy Manos. Another video. We're gonna talk about the gig this weekend. We're gonna talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. So the good, it was a good gig. It was a disco theme. Actually, it was a 65th birthday party, but she wanted like disco music from the 70s. She didn't mention anything about the 80s, but like towards the end, I started mixing it up. I started playing some 80s. So just mixing it all up, and people were having a good time. They were loving it. We did like the best costume, gave a little prize. What else they did? It was fun. The guy was happy. If you you heard the video at the end, that was the owner of the house, the one that they hired me. He loved it. He was telling me you killed it or whatever. I don't know what he said, but they're nice people. The bad, the wireless microphone. I took it. I was right in front of it and it was dropping. So I'm going to return it. The little transmitter and receiver, I'm going to return it. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I was right in front of it, and I even changed channels, and it was still dropping the signal. So that wasn't good. I ain't like it. But the other microphone that I have, the wireless mic, I never had a droppage with that one. So I'm just gonna return the transmitter receiver, maybe look for a different one or something. Try to look for something else. That was pretty bad. Another bad thing, I didn't mix. I just played the song. I mean, you don't have to mix, and people were loving it. The only problem is that when they were asking for requests, there was one song that was about 7 minutes long. It was a live song, and I told them I'll play it, but it took forever to start downloading. And the other song that I played was like 3 minutes long, and it finished. And the other song was like halfway downloaded, and then I just played it. I thought it was going to finish, downloaded, and it didn't. It was buffering. I said, and I went to the next song, and I had the mic ready, and I said, sorry about that. The song is still downloading, but I played it a little bit. So that was kind of bad, but anyways, I still played it, and they didn't mind. The next song that I had next was a banger, so they kind of just like they got all happy about the next song. I forgot what it was, but yeah, later on I'll get the playlist and we'll break it down and see what I played. It was some fun music. I loved it. Now here goes the ugly. The ugly, something that I didn't like, and I'm just saying it saying it to vent. But I mean, it was okay. It wasn't that bad. So what happened was when I got there, I guess he was a son. And I was on the driveway and loaded my stuff, and I was gonna move my car out of the way. And I even told him, I said, I'm just gonna unload and I'll move my car out of the way. That's what I do. I unload everything, move the car, then I just drag everything in the house or in the backyard. When I got there, I had my dolly and some truck come up, and I told them the same thing. I said, I'll move it in a little bit. And I had my dolly, and I was taking some stuff in, and I only do like maybe 2 trips. And that guy, he brought a bunch of ice, and I guess the dad, he opened up the garage to get his dolly, and he has one of those dollies that you have to have those wheels with that you have to put air in it, and his wheels were kind of flat. And he goes, this is what I heard. I grabbed the pump. That's what I heard, right? Let me grab the pump. And the guy, he was in his 20s, like probably in his mid 20s. He goes, how come we can't use his dolly? And that was my dolly, right? And I said, oh, you want to use it? Go ahead. Because I just said, you want to go use it? Go ahead. And I still had some stuff out there. I still had like maybe one more trip, and I'm done with it. He grabbed my dolly, started loading the ice. I started taking my stuff, and I thought it's gonna be quick, right? Man, here's what I heard. I think that's kind of messed up. Well, he's kind of young. He could carry the stuff in. And they're talking about me, because I guess the dad wanted to rush. Hurry up, let's get it so we can give him back his dolly. But the young the young son in his 20s, mid-20s, said he's young. He could carry the stuff in. And I'm like, I mean, I actually carry all my stuff in, and they took their sweet time using my dolly. And I was like, what the? See what happens for being nice? It's like, you know, like I got my road dog right here. I got my road dog. And I thought that was kind of messed up. I was like, you know, I said, and then later on, now I'm setting up my stuff. He goes, here's your dolly bag. I'm like, dude, just, you know, take your sweet time. Just like, it's like for them, what they did was that they had the dolly, and they're opening bag after bag, and putting it in their little ice, their cooler. Me, what I would have done, I would have grabbed the ice, unloaded on the ground, and gave them back their dolly. But no, they took their sweet time. I mean, I don't care, whatever. You know, I don't care. But that was the bad part. Or that's the ugly part. Yeah, but I think it was a good party. Everybody loved it. They tipped me pretty good. He goes, yeah, I wasn't expecting tips, but it was fun. I like it. I got another gig this weekend. I'm gonna set up my stuff again. This one I'm gonna mix. This one they caught me on a short notice. It's gonna be a surprise birthday party. No playlist. I asked if you want to send me a playlist, and they said no, that's fine. Yeah, you know. So I'm not gonna have a playlist. I'm just gonna show up and do it like I did last night. I just did it and just take requests and play people's songs, and you know. So I mean, the party was fun. I didn't mix anything, and that's another thing too. You don't have to mix them. You just got to let people know what's going on. You know, like for example, I was gonna start playing 80s. So I just say, all right, we're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna play a little bit 80s. If you want to hear some 80s, let me know, and I'll take some. You know, I'm gonna be taking requests. And then later on, that's when later they start asking for Pitbull. They start asking for. I played, I think, like maybe 2 newer music, more recent, like Pitbull. Well, it wasn't that. It's not that was that new, but I still played a few Pitbull. I played. Somebody asked for Pepas, and I was like, huh? What is it called? Pepes or Pepas? I think it's Pepas. I'm not sure. But they asked for that song, and I was like, what? Okay, I'll play it. You know, so it was fun. I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm on the road right now. Got the dog with me. I have a dog in the back. He's a little bit more what's the word? He's you can hear him panting in the back. He has anxiety with the cars, and I'm trying to break him out of the anxiety. So we go on the road trip and take him real quick, just like a 20-15 minute drive, so he get used to the car. You know, and I think that's what if you give him some more trips, and he realized that, hey, it's not that bad. So I don't know. He's an adopted dog, so I'm not sure who's the previous owner, what they did to him. But yeah, he don't like cars. You can hear him panting in the back. Like this one, I hear she loves it. She don't mind. She's always riding shotgun in the front. But the other one, he's in the back. He's like panting back and forth, like looking out, like, where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? I'm like, I'm not taking you nowhere. Just a real quick ride. But yeah, it's a struggle to get him in the car. I have to grab him and throw him in, and he's like, I'm not getting in the car. I'm like, get in the car. I'm not getting in the car. Get in the car. But this one I hear is always like the first one to jump in. Loves the rides. So yeah, this is your boy DJ City Man. Let's go home, set up my stuff. I still got the box for that microphone or the transmitter receiver. I'm gonna send it back. And that's a key. When you get something, test it out right away. Don't say, I got a gig in 30 days. No, you go home and you test the stuff. Make sure that it works. And yeah, it didn't work. It was losing signal. I'm like right in front of the microphone. The transmitter. I'm not even like 3 feet away and it's dropping. I like that. Kind of sucks. Transmitter works well. Somebody asked a question about the transmitters. Do I ever cut off? And the answer with me is no. I kind of raised them up. If you notice, I got mine pretty lifted up. I'm 5'3", and they're over my head. So I have them at least, pretty lifted. They're way up there. I never had the only thing that I do have is they do clip once in a while. If you crank it up so loud, it clips. You can hear it clipping. It's not the speakers. I think it's a transmitter that clips. And I think they have a little threshold on the little transmitters too. That little, you can't crank them up so loud or it start clipping. You can hear it go, crackling. But besides that, I never really crank it up that loud with the transmitter. I just always have it like, But it was a good gig. I like it. I gotta turn on the AC. It's cold. I just gotta go home, get ready for the next one. Pack up that transmitter, ship it back. Maybe look into another one. But I don't want to get what is it called? The X5 or X5 Vine or what? I don't know. I don't want to get those. It's like $160. I'd rather pay like 60, 40. I don't know. But I'm gonna look for another one to see if I can find another one. I always look at the reviews, see what people have to say about them. And if they, and they give it a good review. But this transmitter, it worked good in the house. I was like right there, and it worked pretty good. And I went to my den, and it didn't drop anything. And here at the gig, I'm right in front of it, and it's losing connection. So it's kind of strange. So yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm out. I'm getting off the freeway. I'm about to get off or go home. So peace. Talk to you guys later. I'm out.